This is Kyrix, welcoming you to another episode of This Week in Kyrix. This is for the week of Wednesday, October 16th, 2019, being recorded on Monday, October 14th, 2019. Yeah, I'm basically going to gloss over Pokemon League on Tuesday, because I want to get this done now. At the end of the previous thing, as I said, I off-screen did the whole thing with the Seamoth, upgraded it. Turns out it took almost no damage in the process. It was like I've had more damage bumping the walls. And the plan was I was going to use the Pathfinder tool to lead a thing out. Well, I ran into two problems. One, the Pathfinder tool doesn't have enough, let's call it ammo, to do it the way I was doing it. And the second problem being that the things are so unnoticeable that you can't fucking see them down there. Now, if you were in a dark cave, sure, but with all the bioluminescence I was working with, have I not scanned this? It just didn't work, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're just gonna eat these. And apparently I didn't save properly. So you get to see this whole process all over again. And now I get out. And I come over here. I do the thing. And we're good. See? Just minor shit. So now what we're going to do, yeah, the Pathfinder tool turns out utterly worthless for what I needed it for. Would have been real useful at the start of the game, not so much now. Okay. So, work was a hell of a thing. I managed to do something I've been wanting to do for a while, which was to arrange my time in such a way that I pull off a week of constant overtime, basically. Not a week of constant overtime, but a day of constant overtime, which means that in the previous week I had... Oh, come on, Kyrix. I just woke up, if that's not apparent. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I arranged it so that I would have a whole lot of extra overtime hours, so that come Friday, I just had 8 hours. Okay, so Aerogel, 5 titanium and a magnetite. I can do that. There's a ruby up over here. Where's my prawn? There's my prawn. Oh look, Rocket League updated. Yay! On that note, what we have here is kind of the end of an era, actually. Because this will be the final This Week in Kyrix that'll be recorded directly on the PlayStation. So what's happening is, due to my massive overtime, partly to my massive overtime, I have pulled off something kind of cool. What's going on is that October is one of those wonderful little 3-paycheck months. This is lithium, right? Yeah, that's lithium. So that means that I got a paycheck in the first week, a paycheck in the third week, and because of how the week is arranged, I will have a third paycheck in the 5th week, specifically on Halloween. And this means that my bills are arranged in such a way that I have one free check almost entirely for me. Basically, where normally my bills could end up quite pricey, in this particular case, I only have to pay like 300 tops out. So I have a lot of free cash to play with. And originally I was, as I do, thinking like, oh, I could do this for my friends, I could do this for my friends, etc., etc. And I'm like, hey, asshole, you could buy something for yourself, you know, you're allowed to. No one's going to begrudge you that. So I'm finally getting my laptop, my little 260 deal, not the big ass one that I wanted. So Thursday, when I get paid, assuming it's in stock, I'm picking that fucker up. And it's just that simple. And I am very much looking forward to it, because it'll be a lot of fun to have this. The Elgato will allow me to do things... Oh, derp. It's not in my inventory, is it? It'll allow me to do all sorts of fun things. And the Switch games will come, etc., etc. Alright, first things first, let's get some titanium, if I still have some in here. And hopefully I do. I do not. Motherfucker. Well, there's a way to get some. So we're gonna map out a titanium deposit real quick after I get this water. Now, the filtration machine's a pain in the ass, but the water it gives is really good water. You know, I suppose it is possible that I could just get into the thing and pick it up, because I probably have some in there. There we go. So anyway, that's coming. I've got another trip to Aquatica, because of course I do. And yeah, I'm just generally excited about what I've got going on. Hi, Betsy. What a good kitty you are. So I guess we're just going to walk this way for a little bit and hope I find something. So yeah, anyway, that's, I'm going to start doing some recordings on the PlayStation and some on the PS4. Because there are a couple things that still kind of need the PS4's personal touch. At least until such time as I can get a headset working. You know what I mean? When I can get this headset working on the computer, then pretty much all of my stuff except Star Trek is going to get moved over there. There will be a couple other notable exceptions, but This Week in Kyrix is definitely going to make a switch, because as it is, it could take me forever to get This Week in Kyrix uploaded. Because first I have to record it, then I have to get it off the PS4 and onto the laptop, then I have to rename it, and depending on what else I grabbed, like I grabbed all the Digimon episodes at the same time, I basically went to sleep and had the transfer going. so that I could get it in the morning kind of thing. And then, well, yeah, it's just kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, I'm not seeing any titanium showing up at all, so we're just gonna backtrack. Yeah, I've got too much nickel. Wait, what's this? Oh, you pig fuckers. Is this what I think it is? It's exactly what I think it is. Alright. Oh, now it sees it. Okay, sure. Real good scanner. Sees it right after I do. So anyway... yeah, I've got to do that, and then I've got to rename it, transfer it, get it on the external, and it's just a pain in the ass that I don't usually have the time for. Because the transfer process is a pain in the ass, whereas with this, I can just record it directly on the computer, name it, upload it, and be done with it, you know? And on top of that, the files will probably be significantly smaller that way. Let's put the grapple arm back on. I do love that I can just take those on and off like that. Oh, now there's fucking titanium. I see. I see how this shit works. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to get some of that titanium. Because it could be a while before I'm in scanning position again. Of course it's trapped in the goddamn mangrove roots. At least I can reach this one, unlike the last one. But yeah, the Switch is going to start being recorded as well. I've got to really get a move on Digimon. Star Trek will continue to be PS4 records, partly because of multiplayer things. Anything done online, like if Reaper and I start doing 7 Days to Die online with each other, that will be a PS4 record, just because it will save me time. And it may actually be a two-way PS4 record. Like, I might get him a USB stick so that he can record it on his end and give me that footage. You know, that way we're both... You can see what he's up to while you're seeing what I'm up to, because we won't be on the same screen anymore. Okay, that's just a lost cause. This one's going to be better, I'm sure. Yeah, this one's better. See, it's just stuff like that. It's for the ease of the system. Likewise, once I get one headset working, I'm going to see if I can get a two-headset system on the PS4. Not on the PS4, but on the computer's capture card. So that when Reaper comes over, we don't have to sit right next to each other. Because I've got a decently long cord, and so does he. We can just put the computer between us and record. Because that's one of the perks of the Elgato, is apparently it runs both to the computer and to the TV. So we don't need to sit clustered around the computer. Like, we can put the computer between us and just stare at the TV and do this. As opposed to the old system where we use the computer's built-in mic, where it's like, okay, we're just gonna snuggle for a while. Fucking Kyrix cuddle parties is what they were. But, oh, that's over with now. By the way, I do love the fact that these little bladderfish are down here. Presumably so that you have a ready supply of water if you didn't think to bring marble melons down here or set up a water separator like I did. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're actually going to do something mildly nonsensical real quick. which is I'm gonna set up a thermal plant, and then I'm gonna pick it up afterwards. Yeah, this is basically turning yellow to show me, hey, this is bad spot for this. I know, it's okay. Yeah, see, this is not going to be pulling any real power from the position it's in, but that's entirely okay. It's not meant to.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, there's my quartz. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back here, switch this off completely. Now what we could have done, and I was going to do, was hunt out a heat source, but we're going to be down with all this fucking lava, so that's not going to be necessary. At all. So I'm just gonna grab this little bad boy over here, set him up down there. We'll get a good scan depth going. And we'll find us some goddamn kyanite. That's what we're gonna do. Now, as I recall, no. This thing does not like being actually in the lava. So we'll keep that in mind. So yeah, this is obviously very hot stuff down here. But I'm not too concerned about it just yet, because we're going to get into hotter stuff still. See right there, there's some exposed fucking lava. Now, as I recall, there is actually a recipe somewhere for a thermal suit that, for obvious reasons, will be very useful in the near future. So yeah, see, here's some actual exposed goddamn lava. Real hot stuff, don't want to get in that at all. Here's a lava plume, some geysers. I love how Betsy just kind of sits in my lap and watches me do whatever I'm doing. Took her years, by the way, to decide that she was going to be a lap cat. Betsy is ever so slowly, over the years, coming out of her shell a little more. Like, she's not necessarily confident enough to go places, but she is at least confident enough that when she wants to sit in a lap, she's going to sit in a lap. You know? And I appreciate that. Now, part of me thinks I just heard a warper, and I really hope I didn't. Because this isn't the place to run into a warper. He yanks me out of here, we're going to have problems. Hi. Good. Hold on just a moment here. While I literally get the phone. Bad dog. Oh, that's not for me. Get down low. Oh, okay, Betsy. Come here. Come on down. I sit down after getting the phone and I just get meow, meow. Like, how dare you deprive me of my spot? Okay, we're gonna go this way then. To where base 2... Wait, no, that's base... No. This way. I got turned around for a couple minutes. Now I want to get a spot that's good and deep in here. And a good distance from the base. But not a place I'm going to be vulnerable. But yeah, the text from the roommate that I just had to check was apparently the other roommate keeps slamming the garage door or something and waking him up. And I ignored it because it's not me doing it, so I don't need to worry about it. Not my fault, not my problem. Okay. Okay, this is looking like a good spot. You know, once I get rid of the annoying neighbors. Okay. Now, when I step out of here, it's going to hurt. Alright, you want to play, asshole? We'll play, you and I. No. Hold on. God damn it. Oh, shit. Now I've got to get back down there. God damn it. At least I didn't lose anything. Okay, I didn't lose anything big, I think. Wonder what kind of belongings I lost. Motherfucker. Well, the gold and copper I can get back. Okay, we're good. This is gonna get ugly. Uh-huh. Yep, it's pretty toasty down here. And there's little to nothing I can do about that. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about the sea moth, because it's not going to get me down here. I could take the Cyclops, but I don't want to. The funny thing is the heat doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, but it does also seem to cook my ass alive. Oops, okay. So if I don't do this quickly, it will end poorly. So yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it is cooking me. Okay. Don't drop everything again, please. I don't think it will since I left the habitat with that stuff. We'll know in a minute. Okay, good. Just you died. Not you died and lost some belongings. Just you died. Okay, fine. I don't want to cook this time. So we're going to take the big boy down there. That is the whole point of giving it all the depth modules and shit. I think it can take me that low. I mean, that was the point, right? Oh yeah, it can get me that low. Also, damn, that thing, the juice is loose. It's okay, we're good. We're good. Hi, Betsy. I'm actually going to turn off all the lights for this, because I can't see past the glare. There we go. Well, in a couple minutes I'll be able to see just fine. And I'll run that fucking warper over, too. Alright, Betsy. You have to get off of the desk, sweetheart. I know what they want. They want food. Kind of sad that I can see in this place of almost no light better with the lights off than on. Okay, that's better. Now I can see good. Yep, that thing's gonna snorkel power off me, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Now we're in the hot stuff. And since we're in the hot stuff, we're good. Alright, where's that fucking warper? I'm gonna run his ass over. With my truck. Oh, no, that's something else. Yeah, I'll worry about those assholes later. Get off of that, you little shithead. Yeah, you fucker, get off it. Oh, fuck me. Hold on, do I still have some in here? That's not how you check that shit. I do. Hi, little guy. What you doing? Stop. Stop being an asshole, dude. Okay, good. We're good. We're safe. We're fine. More importantly, we still have all of these. And even more importantly still, we have access to that. Alright, buddy, I need you to get off there. Oh my. What are you, little friend? Obviously not feeling too friendly now, I'm sure. Oh, there we go. There it is. The focus of my endeavors. Let's get a lot of it, please. Enough to get my depth module and my thermal. And I won't care how many larvae are on me. Yep, one just latched on. It's okay, though. We've basically got an infinite power source down here. Sorry, little friend. It's not where you need to be. Man, there's a lot of it down here. Of course, now that I no longer need it, it's fucking everywhere. Oh yeah, I'm eyeballing this shit now. But that's okay. That's okay. And that takes me up to 4 pieces in all. I see what they mean about this shit not wanting to give up resources very easily. That's okay. Fortunately for me, there's plenty of it down here for me to pull from. It's 5. 6. Plenty, for now at least. Now, the thing with the warpers is, once I cure the disease, tricky to do, by the way, but once I do it, I'm good. The warpers will leave me alone forever. They will never attack me again. A very good thing, in case you haven't figured that part out. Well, I'm pretty set as to... Oh, I know what it is. But I'm pretty set as to resources. But no, I'm willing to bet most of those are the ones I dropped. Okay, so what we got here? Need some lithium. Okay, that's cool. Well, let's get back to the base and get some lithium, shall we? Oops. Actually, you know what? No, let's leave this right here. Fucking lava leeches, man. It's the goddamn warpers down there. Fuck it, we'll just go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
That's lovely, don't care. Gonna eat this. Gonna eat this. Alright, now what's he texting about? Right, anyway. And we'll just grab one of these, get back in the prawn, and get the fuck out of here. Okay, yeah, the energy's climbing, so even the leeches aren't doing anything to me now. At least not until there's a lot more of them. Fuck you, warper thing. Hate these goddamn creatures. Hate these goddamn creatures. Hate them so much. Hey, you wanna play? Not so fun now, is it, huh, fucker? That's what I goddamn thought. I'm cooked half to death over here. Oh, that's why. I'm sitting here wondering why, partly why this thing was so, jacked up energy-wise, the what's it? Is because the prawn suit was siphoning power from it. And, yeah. Well, pretty soon I'll have infinite energy. At least until the planet cools. Which I don't think there's much risk of. I wish the prawn had, like, turn-onable lights like the other two do. Not that it really needs them, but it would help. I mean, I get why it doesn't, because the button that turns the headlights on controls the other arm. It's amazing that I've gone through 3 different colors so far. I've gone through green, I'm back in blue. Get the fuck away from me, you parasite! The fact that they can teleport away from a much-deserved ass-beating really ticks me off. But yeah, and I just came from red, so lots of different colors going on here. So anyway, back on the topic at hand of me getting the Elgato going, it means that in a pinch, I can make longer videos now.
Aboard, Captain.
Did I not? Oh my, I didn't. Oh, okay. There we go. That'll be my food spot. Gonna need some lithium. Some other things.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, yeah, I can have longer videos. I can pause videos to an extent. Easier than I could now. And they'll go up faster. But the other thing, and I can't believe this slipped my mind until just now, is because I'll have all this extra money, which I have extra money on top of that, because I was only going to make like 600 something. I added about $100 extra to that pile when I did all my overtime. So I am on top of that going to reserve several of the games I've been wanting. Not all of them. I don't have that much money. But several. Sword and Shield are at the top of the list, along with Jedi Fallen Order. Next up will either be Kakarot or Ancestors of the Humankind Odyssey, which I should have the money for those sometime in November. But the big 3, the Pokemons and the Jedi, are all releasing in November, so those I want to get before they release. And talk about waiting until the last minute, huh? But oh, I can hear the asshole. He's down here somewhere. It's worth it to beat the game just to fucking shrug his ass off. But yeah, as I stated, my plan is to get a whole bunch of extra Kyanite when I finally get to launch my time capsule thing, and just put Kyanite in it, so that new people who come to play long after I do can have this super rare endgame material so much earlier. It's like, oh, I can have a thermal thing for my Cyclops? Cool. I'll park it near a volcano and that'll be that. Get the fuck off of me, you pig fucker. Yeah, better goddamn run. Fucking. I do wish there were more vehicles, and I wish there was a co-op feature to this, like to have an underwater constructor vehicle or a repair vehicle kind of thing. This goddamn thing. Oh, standing in lava equal bad. Okay. But, so yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield will be recorded on time now. They're guaranteed. Jedi Fallen Order, gonna try and record that on time. Because that was a concern of mine. It's like, oh, even if I do them, I won't be able to record them right away without a laptop. And, you know, Fallen Order is going to have blocked scenes. So it's going to be hard-pressed to record that. Now, disclaimer, they'll be recorded on time. They will be released next year. So, they will not be live. Oh my fucking god. Fuck off, you little pig cunt. Alright, designer for this game, the fact that you don't give me an actual weapon, you are a horrible person. I understand that it's like, oh, we don't want them killing the animals kind of thing, but I'm sorry, when you have something that can rip me out of 2 out of 3 of my vehicles and drag me into hostile terrain like that, I need a way to defend myself. And I don't mean, oh, I'm gonna scare it with my knife real quick, or I'm gonna use my drill to get rid of it for a second, because it fucking comes back, okay? If I can't kill it, it will keep killing me. And that's just not fun. Okay? I mean, even in Resident Evil 2 and Nemesis, with the shit that tracks you, be it the Tyrant or Nemesis himself, there are ways to, at the very least, beat him up enough that he will stop attacking you for a couple seconds. It's a pain in the ass, but it can be done. You know? Hell, even Resident Evil 2, even as Claire, I could deal enough damage to Mr. X to shut him down for a couple minutes. Long enough for me to get some distance and hide. And with Nemesis, you could beat him up long enough to stop him, at least until the next scheduled encounter. I was about to say, is there a reason my jets weren't working at all there? Because they weren't working at all there. Safety of the home blue. By the way, am I imagining things, or did I see a lava larva right there? Like at the fucking threshold of the falls. All in all, I think my base is in a good spot. Yes. One moment. Alright. There we go. Alright, prawn suit's in. That's something at least. Okay, good. Some fucking lithium. That's lead. I know I have lithium down here. Okay, looks like I need to get lithium then. Let's see here. Oh, I still need polyaniline. Forgot how that works. The good news is I can make it at least. And I do have enough silver for a wiring kit. Actually, I think I have what I need for polyaniline. Yeah, I've got my acid with me, right? Hydrochloric acid, yep, there it is. Not that. Just looking at some real quick. Interesting. Yep, I did need 2 polyaniline. That's okay. I'll make another one. I have the materials. See, there's a gold. And there's a that. And between them I have some poly-fucking-aniline. Okay, let's make this now. Please. And there's the last piece of the puzzle. I think there's lithium like right here actually. Yup. I don't even need to look for it. Yeah, I remember that being one of the big perks of this location is that there's lots of materials down here that I can make use of. I need to check something. 'Cause apparently it's letting me grab things with this drill arm. Lithium always seemed to be a weird material to me as far as the plastine or plasteel goes and shit. No. No, won't just let me grab it. Damn. Nope. Not from the brine. I do kind of like that there's 2 different colors of brine, too. There's a blue and a green brine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Indeed. Slightly below crush depth, but that doesn't really matter. Titanium. Still need some titanium. And I never got the lithium out of the trunk. God damn it. Give me that fucking lithium. And I've still got this computer piece with me too. So that's a thing. I've still got 2 whole pieces of kyanite left. Which I'm sure would make some newbie very happy. Okay. $1,700. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Growing yet? Kind of, but not enough. Man, I love how powerful this generator is. But anyway, we're going to save right here. Call it a day. See you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.